Hello everyone and welcome back for another one of Xander's One-Shots. We're going to be trying out Krater today, which is a squad-based tactical game. The look and feel is a little bit like the Alien Aftermath, Alien Afterlight, Alien Aftershock, whatever the basic genre was. It's very similar to that, and it's supposed to be set in post-apocalyptic Sweden, if I remember correctly. Let's jump in. We're gonna play through this together and see how it goes. Let's make us a new team. This is gonna be the Revengers. And we'll take the Revengers in and see how this game plays.
The Krater, our home, was born in the Untergang when the old world died. The land we now walk upon was once known as Sweden, ruled by a tribe of diligent builders and fearless warriors. Nevertheless, the Untergang arrived.
Apocalypse.
The sky and earth changed as billions died.
That's pretty much the equivalent of Ragnarok.
A stalwart band of settlers who, surrounded by death, found refuge in the verdant crater.
Okay, that's an interesting idea. Radiation kept at bay because the crater kept them safe.
Treasures from the past, buried beneath. Greed and avarice lured us into opening gates that should have remained sealed.
Oh dear.
Sinister forces were drawn to our wealth, and like flies to a corpse, gathering at the rim that had protected us for so long. I, for one, prayed to Saida that someone somewhere was willing to make a stand.
Very dramatic. Wow, they weren't kidding. Like, they dug deep. Basically turned into Swedish post-apocalypse dwarves. Ow, my head. Really? Ow, my head. Have I been drinking? Okay. So, apparently we're not very well liked around here. Friends might be able to help with the answer to that particular question, right? Where are they? Your bruiser is over there, but he's in pretty bad shape. I suggest you take control of him before he does even more damage. So, this is our dude. This is our bruiser. Okay. Sort of scaring the customers. Sure, it's as good as gone. Go through the bar's back exit right behind me. That'll take you directly to the town gates. Okay. We're starting off hungover. Good times, good times. Oh, furious local. Okay. Again, still hungover. Damn idiots. You destroyed all the cages in the pens. Now there's Vargs all over town. Oh, jeez. Right click on the Varg to attack it. Or use A and left click to do an attack move. Okay. Ah, this guy. Okay. Well, escaped rabid Varg. Let's just smack him up. Smack! Wow. Oh, okay. Right click to yeah. Let's take the Varg's jawbone. It's a little bit Golden Compass punching off the jaw of an animal, but right. Let's bring up the inventory. That's just under valuables. Okay, but we could potentially re-equip stuff. So we've got a bashing tool, and that's locked, whatever it is. Alright. Arrow keys to move the camera around rather than WSAD, but we can rotate like that. That's cool.
Good to see you.
Yeah. Man. Top hats and glowing goggles. That's what's happening these post-apocalypse. And a bugle. Okay. Yeah, absolutely. Medicus. Alright, let's Cool, thanks.
So long, long garçon.
So we can rotate the camera until we can... Ah, there he is, until we see him. Let's come round and chat with the medicus. Bats, bat... Oh my god, he's on drugs. So we've got Rolf and Tor. James von Blisket. Yeah. There's a group of escaped rabid vargs on the way, so you'll be able to heal yourselves up before you head over there. Okay, so this is going to teach us how to heal. Oh, I see. So we get the different characters and the abilities here. Alright, let's... Healing glove. Yeah, that's alright. Can we do more than one? Yeah, we can. And this is a channeling one. I see, which just keeps going bam badam 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 badam. Don't know which is better really, but let's maybe we can't heal him above that. Alright, so that's max healing there. Yeah, it can go above. It's just it was right at the divider. It looks like this is ever so slightly faster, but it means we have to... Ah, channeling only lasts for a certain period of time. I will do one more to finish it off. And that's everyone. So, down the road... Oh, yeah. Yeah, smack. I should probably check out the Bruiser's abilities. Tail hair. Oh, yeah. Yeah, let's just take the butt hair from the dogs. Cleave and stomp. Alright. And we'll take the chewed rag as well. Stomp seems pretty effective. What does Stomp do? 50% weapon damage to all enemies and taunts them all to attack. Okay. Let's just re-heal up a little bit. Come along. Stop. And we'll keep our eyes peeled for anything else that might damage us. Ooh, what's this dude? He looks like one of ours. Is this a sniper? No, you can't have the chainsaw. Okay. Definitely need to heal him up. Let's get that on, and we'll get this on. I have to say, I do like the graphics style. This is about as far as we can actually zoom out, but we can zoom in if we want a little bit more detail. And I think Frida's going to be annoyed with us. But nice to see you all back together. Now get the heck out of here before the landsmen arrive and the crap really hits the carburetor. Okay. I don't think we can talk with anyone else. So let's just pull back this way. Game set to normal mode. You want to change mode? Normal mode sounds good. It's a nice little tutorial, that. So let's see what we've got. We've got stun for an electric shock and area slow. So we've got hitting, healing, and control. Now what do we have here? An unruly crew still suffering from the effects of last night's debauchery. Sounds like perfect victims to me. Everyone will think the locals just got back at you for what you did. What a morning. Give us a break, okay? Hand a few valuables and my boys might go easier. Get out of our way or face the consequences. You got... I want. Get in, boys. Alright. Area slow. Stomp. And that was pretty effective. A little bit of healing on you. A little bit of healing on me. A very small rock. Some deodorant. Well, I mean, you can't ignore these things even in the apocalypse. It is pretty straightforward to pick up as far as games go. And I think that's something that is often missed. It's very easy to build complicated mechanics into games. And that'll be the end of the tutorial. So, welcome to Krater. Chapter 1.
As a mere youth, my prayers were answered in the form of a dauntless band of freelancers newly arrived in Solside. Determined to seize the opportunities only the diversity of the Krater could provide, the future champions found themselves heading for a northern town. Heeding the call of adventure and coin by joining the service of a respected troubleshooter.
Okay. Am I the troubleshooter? I'm assuming not. I'm a guy who always gets stuck to the task of showing new people around. You seem looking for work. Well, we did have a work contract. Should head over to the agency and talk to Alma. Okay. I'm assuming we can't go back that way because of the big red glowing thing. Cool. There's named people. Let's talk with Karj. No, it's just random back chat. So we're looking for Alma. Where's she gonna be? Don't see around there. Ah, actually marked on our map. Can we bring up a map using our traditional methods? And that shows which direction we're going. So, we've got some kind of, like, shop, maybe? Crafting store, that's what it'll be. Well, we can't afford any of that. Which means arms dealer is just, yeah, just over here. Yeah, we've still got no money. So let's just push on down this way. And let's talk with Alma. Oh, you're my new team. Welcome to the agency. Let me know when you're ready for your first assignment. I know it must be a bit bewildering starting life in a place like this, but this upcoming job is quite urgent. Dangerous work during dangerous times. Lost people recently. In fact, I have one whole team missing right now. Okay. So times are bad.
I have some information.
Especially for the poor folk living out in the boondocks. Me, business has increased, but so have the risks.
Listen
Okay.
to me.
Bloodclot is a bandit leader who's risen to become a major threat to the powers that be. He's a particularly nasty piece of work, uniting all sorts of murderous scum under his command. Sounds like my kind of guy. Guess you're familiar with the whole deal about the underside. You should also know about the original family's control. Yeah. What's this assignment? Let's get in and try out the game properly. First job is actually a personal favour to a friend of mine. Her name is Love Travalt and resides just across the square. Go talk to her, okay? Ah, just over here. So we actually get a mission log. Help Lovis with their problem. That's fine. Good that you're here. I'm worried sick. Our family's had a rough time recently. You see, my kids love their dog. Are we on a dog finding mission? Decided to put them down. Kids wouldn't have any of it. Harold ran away and my kids had disappeared too. Probably gone looking for him. People saw them head towards Bullfest Alley, a back street behind the bar. Okay. So this is going to be back where we came from, I think. Because I saw the bar back this way. Yeah, there it is on the map. Oh, Harold does not look like a nice doggy. Okay, dog days. Let's talk to the kids. You saved us. Thanks. We're going home now. Poor Howard. Yeah, he had to be put down. I am totally going to loot his paw, though. It's locked. We need a key. Well, we can't go down there, but we can go back and we can talk to the lovely lady that gave us the quest. So, Alma, are we going to get a reward from this, or was this out of the goodness of our hearts?
I knew I could count on you.
Excellent. Here is your reward. What are we getting? I think we've got a follow-up job. It seems more dogs have been infected by whatever the Tfalot mutt caused. Okay. Epidemic stems from a place nearby. Calls himself Mr. Carlson. Nothing fake about his money. He's been complaining about a bunch of aggressive dogs showing up in his basement and wants someone to take care. Alright, so rather than basement spiders, we're starting off with basement dogs. See how Mr. Carlson, you'll be doing the neighborhood a favor. He's the guy in blue pants hanging around near the bar. Thumbs up. So we got some money from that. Cool. Is that just straight? Yeah, 200 in our inventory right there. So, back this way. There you are. So, Carlson,
Dog.
we're from the agency.
Yes, of course, I see. First.
What's the deal? You do realize this undertaking a confidential sensitive matter requiring... Yeah, sure. Whatever, confidential. Allow me to explain. Me and my business partner have a little operation in the basement of... Wait, you're free diggers. Ha ha ha. Okay, so they're digging where they're not supposed to be. Protocol to responsible entrepreneurial initiative. Uh-huh.
Well, yes.
Right, cut
Okay,
to the chase.
yes, fine.
Here's the key to our basement in Bullfest Alley. My partner's disappeared and those sick dogs have infested the whole place.
Oh, yes, of course.
Go down, find the partner, and while you're at it, get rid of all the infected canines. Seems straightforward enough. Now, I'm assuming that this is the experience that we've got on the characters. Okay. That bruiser really gets in quickly. So that's 11 more money. We've got some more dogs around the corner. We can do an area slow as we get a little bit closer. Let's spin the view ever so slightly. What are the other options? So cleave all enemies nearby, generates threat, and stomp taunts all enemies. Alright, yeah, so pretty easy. Let's do area slow like that. And we'll just focus on these mutts. But jeez, he just totally exploded. We got some kind of stamina implant, which is awesome. I must say, I do like ranged weapons because it means we're not actually getting like directly engaged in combat. But yeah, being a bruiser is not necessarily bad. Hello, mystery person. Trying to move in on my claim. Oh, we're here to help. Spooking the prey, that's what you're doing. I put the bait out and... oh dear.
You ruined my trap.
Yep, get that thing stunned. And slowed. Okay, one of my soldiers has increased in rank. Let's take that. Ranking up unlocks more implant and booster slots. Press C to open the character screen. So much like a standard RPG, we do have places to put ability points and others. So what are our options? Oh, so you can get more people in your roster and you can swap out your team. That's nice. Place an implant here. Well, we've got a stamina implant. That'll give more stamina. Does that like fix it in place? Cool. And boosters as well. Unlocked at rank 2. Oh, these might change the various skills that we've got available. Okay, that's cool. So, about that big dog. That's time for you to... Oh, you're not coming? Supposed to handle all the people stuff and I don't like people. Yeah, okay. Keep digging until you hit the jackpot. Fine. Keep digging, fall in a hole and die. We're done here anyway, and I don't think there's anything else for us to loot. So let's get back out and let's talk to the guy that hired us. Kind of want to go down there, but I suspect it is not possible. So we can just leave this way. Nice. So, Carlson. Jubilations! Our enterprise is saved. Here is your well-earned reward. We are most grateful. So we've got another stamina implant. Cool. Forwarded my finest recommendation to the agency regarding your performers. Thanks. Give us some advice. Just be careful not to show your hand when the landsman's around. Landsman's the law? Yeah. Enforces the law dictated by blah. According to them, only licensed diggers should have access to the underside. What is that? They covet riches of the underside and want to keep it all for themselves. Alright, straightforward. Do you realise that your initiative caused problems? Well, for starters, we're thinking of Lovis and her family. You must admit you're really partial. We're going to try and be nice about this. Tell you what, I'd like you to give her this item as a sign of, well, compensation. That's the spirit. Carlson's guilt eraser. Brilliant. Okay, let's go. In fact, yeah, we can't actually put anything in with anyone. That's just valuable in our inventory, which we can pass on. Let's have a quick chat with the recruitment officer. So this is where we can get new people for our roster. That's cool. We don't have enough money for any of them, so we'll come back to that another time. Depending on how quick the tutorial goes. Well, I say tutorial, the start of the game. We may not have enough time to actually cover that this episode. But we can at least talk to Alma. Must say you're really taking care of business. I've got another job for you right away. Yeah, sure. Don't know them, of course. One of their acolytes stopped by and asked for help. He was all cloak and dagger, acting anonymously, but I tagged him as a desired boy. The moment he opened his mouth. Of course, between you and me. Yeah, okay, that's fine. Your job is to travel to the caves and retrieve some scriptures. Apparently, they're fielding some kind of expedition there, despite everyone knowing that they're off limits. Then again, the town ain't known to attract people who play it safe. Remember, the cave's not to be trifled with. Okay. So that's a secondary thing, but we wanted to find... Let's have a chat with Lovis very quickly. I have something for you. Here, take this. Ooh. Yeah. A gun! It's a Medicus weapon, alright. So, oh, it's a blueprint. So, in order to use the blueprint, you must first right-click to learn it. Seems straightforward. So, we've learned how to make a whisker gun. I don't think we can actually make one at this point, but... Ooh! So, you can just switch between people there. That's very handy. Okay, what are the other options that we've got down here? So that's inventory, character, mission log, multiplayer, and options. Well, let's bring up the character menu from Medicus. Let's see if there's anything immediately there. It doesn't look like it, so I suspect we're only going to be able to do that at some specific crafting place. Up here is Doctor. Upgrade Emporium. Let's have a look at Upgrade Emporium. Yeah, that's just things for... crafting store maybe. More blueprints and things. Yeah, I suspect it will introduce us to that a little bit later. In the meantime, we can pull down here, and we've got a couple of things on our map. So, Wendy, let's talk with you first.
Hello.
You're heading outside the town, like sometime in the future? Maybe. You need meat. Totally delicious looking vargs in the woods. Kill some and bring their tender meat. You want 5 vargs? Sure. I will bring you 5 vargs. 5 delicious vargs. In the meantime, let's have a look at this. Oh, there's a bounty. Lots of hunts in the area. Sure. And get rid of another thing in the cave. Alright. I think we're going to have to go out to the cave. So let's head this way and see what it does. So this is the cave where we needed to go to, and we get like a nice little navigable map. Okay. And we can just move along like that. I like this this way that the world goes. Okay, let's have a look and see if we can do something about the trouble in the cave. That looks lootable. Stray Huns, Salanags. Let's get an area slow in here. Right, big one gone. Get the little one next. Get some healing in. Take all the money from this. Another pour. We should probably sell all this stuff. Goo. Mmm. Lovely. And when I say lovely, I of course don't mean lovely at all. Right, we did gain a level, so let's go to implants for Rolf. You can have a stamina implant as well. And we'll carry on hunting around. Lots and lots of rats to go. Focus fire, guys. Cool, we've got more implant slots and a gadget slot. We don't actually have any further implants to use, so we'll just leave that alone for the moment. Level 1, threat level 1. Okay, that's kind of interesting if it's tracking all that. Loot all the goodies from here. Some sinew. That must be a crafting ingredient or something. You know, maybe make some bows or armor or something. Let's get a stun on this guy. Big one down. More sinew. An A-bug of strength. Let's see what that is. That's a new weapon. It's a regulator weapon. Okay. It does the same damage per second. Gives us more strength. I think any upgrade is a good thing. And that's our little sniper area sorted out up above. Let's pull ourselves back down and round, and we'll head down into... Ooh, geez, that's a big thing. I think that's what we have to take out. So, is everyone ready? I think we are. Cool, so activating the abilities gives us like a little bit extra as it goes on. It doesn't actually detract generally from most of the things, at least with the bruiser. $2. $2 and we've killed one of them. generally speaking, our people are well healed at the moment, but this is still very early in the game, of course. Can we shoot them across here? Yes, we can. Let's wait for them to come. Right, a little bit of healing on you. Although we heal up pretty quickly after a fight, so not generally necessary. Cool. Another booster slot and an implant slot. Let's bring up the character for Tor and see what we've got. So, yeah, another implant goes there. And for boosters, if we figure out what boosters do, they go there. It's probably going to be different abilities that they can learn. Eight out of 10, 9 out of 10 on the contract for the Huns. And we've got more stuff to loot over here. And a shiny collar. I wonder if that's equipment or... yeah, stuff for crafting. Yeah, it's just a valuable. Get some more goo. Nice and efficient. A defense implant. I think that will end up going on our bruiser. Let's have a look and see what it does. +5 defense. Well, that's pretty straightforward. Now, within the character sheets, you do have various stats. It tells you the actual percentage and important numbers of each thing. So if you do want to kind of work out how you're going along, then that will give you extra information. Ooh, we can get injured. That's not cool. We're ranked 2 out of 5 though, so it doesn't look like there's a huge amount of progression. That, however, would be going down. Let's bring up our mission log and see what we've got. So these contracts, one of them is done, and we don't have any Varg meat. Let's head back and we'll hand this in. Right, back to the world map. And back to town. And we'll see what kind of loot they end up giving us. Ah, so it shows with the little signs all the different kind of things that were available at the places. I like this. I like this. There's a lot of intelligent decisions that have been made with the user interface in order to just kind of like ease your transition into the game and help you navigate your way around it. It does feel a little bit strange the way that the view is rotatable but not changeable. For me, the angle is just a little bit too high, I think, so the perspective feels a little bit off. But overall, I am thoroughly enjoying this. Is it Leonard we need to talk to? Good job killing some Vargs. Here's your reward. What are we going to get? We're going to get some money out of that. Awesome. And if we have a look at our inventory, we're up to 507. So before I finish this off, let's have a look at the recruitment officer and see if we can afford anyone. We can. So we can afford Dr. Cerebro, who's in Medicus, or Mayhem Mark 13, who's a Slayer. Guided Strike. Deals 100% weapon damage to target. Attack from behind to deal 3. Okay. And Cyborg Stare. Laser burn the ground. Alright. And so you can build up points with this and then spend them with this. Let's get him recruited. So he's in our roster now, if we bring this up. Let's get rid of you, and we'll get Mayhem Mark 13, and he can get up to rank 15. Oh, I see. So the initial ones that we got aren't quite as good, but you get different ranked, different coloured people, and we can rename them over there as well. That's pretty fun. That's pretty fun. I like that. Now, the question is, how do these... I didn't actually swap them over. So unselect, select you, and accept for the new team. There we go. Now they get changed over. So guided strike. Can we do it on a chicken? No, we can't. I think you have to target on an enemy. But that laser beam is pretty damn awesome. Okay, well, I think that's shown off the basic gameplay for Krater. I'm probably going to carry on playing this at some point, because this seems to be a lot of fun, and it's been in my library for a while, and I've been meaning to check it out, because the graphical style does very much appeal to me, and it's pretty straightforward. It's not a massively complicated game at the moment, and I'm sure the difficulty will ramp up a little bit. It's a little bit strange not having a pause function within a game like this, because I've gotten very used to there being a way of like introducing thinking time, and I suppose you could always just like pause that way if you need to stop and work out what's going on, but it just feels against the norm compared to what we've grown accustomed to with modern gameplay designs. But there is a lot of very intelligent decisions that have gone into this, so it's definitely worth checking out. And if you are interested in checking it out, this is Krater. There will be a link to it in the description down below. If you are enjoying these videos, be sure to give me a thumbs up, and if you haven't subscribed to the channel yet, you can do so using the links in front of you now. It's been an absolute pleasure running through this with you, and no doubt I'll see you next time for something completely different. I'll see you soon.